Well, hello, Taurus, and thank you for joining me for September 2014. We are going to dive into some of the happenings going on right now and just give you guys some guidance for the month and some things to think about and some awarenesses. And, when we have the opportunity to get a feel of the flavor, of the signature of the month, of the lessons to be learned, we can ride these months out in such a powerful way. And each month takes us into a new cycle. Pretty soon our whole lives are blending together from cycle to cycle to cycle. I'm always amazed, and I don't know if it's because I'm, going to be 46 in like 10 days. Yep, my birthday's coming up. I'm getting excited. Happy birthday to the Virgos. If I just really have come to an awareness through time and experience that, it doesn't matter, we want to change things and we want to fix things and we get our minds on them and, we get fixed in one direction and we're going to make it happen or we're going to not make it happen. And we so often get in the way. And, Taurus, you're an earth sign, so you like to see evidence. You like to see practicality. You don't really like to take other people's opinions or advice. You don't really want them pushing you too quickly because you really got to weigh things out. You've got to really see if it's going to upset your security. And, you're a sign that needs to have that security. You need to have certain things around you that are yours. And, Tauruses aren't the best for sharing. I have a Taurus daughter, and I try to get in her closet and try to see if I could borrow a shirt or something. Oh, my God. You would think the world's come to an end. And she is so mad. And she'll even, put the hangers in certain ways. That's her Mars and Virgo. So I, try to watch to see, and then I try to put it back before she gets home from school or something. I know, I'm so bad. But, sometimes I need to, borrow something. And, usually that should be cool, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. These are her things. And yet that's perfectly fine. Because in that is where you get your stability. Because you're not putting all your stuff out there to be wasted or to be, trampled on. And that's why the Taurus has so many things that they value and of value in their life and security because they take care of their stuff. That is the reality. So, in your situation this month, let's take a look. We've got Mars moving into Scorpio. Mars is in Scorpio right now, and he's going to be in Scorpio until about middle of the month, till the 13th. And then Mars is going to move into Sagittarius, which is your 8th house. So right now, you are dealing with really intense partnerships and relationships right now. You've probably been dealing with the reality the last 2 years of relationships. Sometimes we like to have an idealistic view, or we like to hold on to something for so long just because it's ours, because we know that it's secure. Even if it's dysfunctional, we'll hold on to it because it gives us security. And with Saturn and Mars in Scorpio in your 7th house, guess what? You're getting like an earthquake shook up right now of reality in your relationships and a lot of aggressive stuff going on right now. These can be intimate. This could be, obviously it could be your husband, your wife, long-standing relationship, somebody you've invested a lot into. Right now there's a lot of crazy energy there stirring you up. And one thing you want to remember about this is that relationships do reflect us. We all are very connected. Whether we want to admit that or not, we're drawn to people for different reasons. So it is important to check our motives. It is important to say, what is the motive? What is my intention in this relationship? And if you're having problems in these relationships right now, this karmic energy coming through Scorpio is not only showing you the truth about other people. Maybe you had an ideal and that ideal didn't exactly go to your plan, but it also is going to help reflect you and what part you play in your relationships, and to ask yourself, You know, why are these going bad? To follow the rabbit trail back to the beginning, and to really look at you know, your intentions. You know, going back and looking at those things is very important so that the future of your relationships can change. You know, relationships can be healed. Relationships can move to a new level. We can write a new script. But if all parties involved aren't sitting at the same table, working on the script together, how can you write a new story? So this is a time that you really want to look at. Do you really want to throw everything out? Do you want to make such a strong stand that there's no way to recover? Also, this is a time that very karmic relationships can come into your life. Love, passion, soulmates. So you've got all kinds of stuff going on. It really just has a lot to do with how are you entering these transits? Where are you at as they start? Because they're not going to radically change who you are. They're going to highlight what's already going on. And so Mars and Saturn is going to be showing you the truth in your relationships and how they play out for you and how you play out for them. So that's really, really important. Let's take a look. You've got your 5th house in Virgo. So the sun's in Virgo this month. So your 5th house is the way that you express yourself out into kind of like a public persona, the entertainment house, I call it. So this right here is like the entertainment house that I'm speaking to you. It's also, you know, yourself on the internet. It's also, what are you saying out there? What are you doing out there? Are you dotting your I's? You're crossing your T's? Now, don't forget, Mercury can be a little sneaky, and it can get caught up in a little bit of sneaky behavior. So are you keeping things clear on the table that nothing's going to come back and bite you? You know, that's important too. And you've got your 11th house right now, the full moon on September 8th. Neptune is in Pisces retrograde. The moon will be in Pisces. So illuminating all of this stuff that's been going down deep into who you are. And I know, Taurus, you guys really would rather not deal with all this heavy emotional stuff. But there's something about what's going on for you guys right now that you're in preparation. You're in preparation for really cleaning out. You know, the universe is cleaning us all out. And with the full moon in Pisces in your 11th house, this is your higher ups. This is the people looking out for you. Who's looking out for you, Taurus? Because right now, it's going to be illuminating. Right now, you're going to have really amazing, special people to come in. Quality or quantity is the question here. You know, a few quality, loyal, faithful friends sometimes is better than, you know, the whole world being in love with an image that's not you. So these are the things you've got on the table this month. Jupiter and Leo is in your 4th house. So your home is your sanctuary. Open the windows. Bring in the light. Redecorate. You know, have a camp out in the backyard. Bring all the neighbor kids in. Bring your friends over. You know, bring your girlfriends over. You know, have a guys' night. I don't know. But your home is a place that has the sun there, it has abundance, and wants to give you that security, your family. It's a time to see things in a good light. It's a time to heal for all of us. So if you guys have any further questions, you can get a hold of me at cowgirlastrologer.com. Don't forget that you can look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant with these readings. There'll be different themes that are going on, so you can kind of pick up what theme that you're identifying with the most. It does have a lot to do with your whole chart. And for you to get a more specific reading, you can book a reading with me, and I can help take you through what's going on specifically for you right now and how to prepare for the next year. Like, you know, how to get, you know, your first aid kit and get yourself where you're in the driver's seat. It's a good time to invest in yourself. And also, my monthly classes are booked right now. I'm so excited. So if you guys didn't get a chance to get into my astrology classes, I'll be opening them up for next month. I'm doing a 4-week class right now going through how to read a chart, how to read your chart, how to look up your transits, how to do relationships, relationship charts, family trees, the whole thing. So if you want to know more about that, you can go to cowgirlastrologer.com, and I'll be putting up the next session of classes. So if you want to get in early, send me an email and I will save you a spot. So thanks, you guys. I hope you have a great September. We can do this. We can do this. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this together. So that's why I'm here. I'm here doing these readings so that we can encourage each other through these radically changing times. They're exciting. All right, guys. Take care.